Welcome to the episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
And I'm Jeff.
And we just watched an episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yes. Ponies and something was the theme.
Oh, we forgot these lights back here.
Lights.
Wow, let there be light.
Oh.
This is a pretty good episode.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah.
Took them a while for them to, twist people's words and actions, but it eventually happened.
A while. I think it was lickety split.
Yeah. What? You're joking on Potomac.
No.
Yeah.
You say.
I do say.
Yeah.
Where did we start off on this one? Yeah, I can't remember either. It seemed...
Oh, so basically Tia had a polo party.
Yes, it served no purpose as far as I could tell.
I think it was being so it was a female polo team and they were sponsored by her company.
I think so, yes.
I want to say.
Might have been.
And so she invited the ladies, everyone except for Stacey, because Stacey kicked her out of her Juneteenth business opening. Toodle-doo.
Yes, the Toodle-doo party, as it will forever be known now.
Right. And so, that was that. And so everyone was there. And for some reason, they decided that they all needed to sing the national anthem, the Black national anthem.
Yeah, okay.
And then also that we learned that Angel is a trained opera singer.
Apparently she is.
Better than Julia.
Well, I don't know. The few times I've heard Julia sing, I kind of liked it, but...
Better than Julia.
But okay, yes, I'll agree.
And so... I thought it was going to be much worse than it was because the previews they started off on a little low, but then it got to an okay place. And it's a polo party.
But overall, it was just a polo party. At the end of the day, it served really no purpose other than to update.
And also, it was one to point out that those people, as Gizelle said, had never seen black people.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Update everyone on the Stacey kicking Tia out of her party. To have that moment with Angel where they're like, Angel, you feel like you're part of the group now? That kind of thing.
Yeah, so they can quickly turn around and... Because is it the next scene or was there something in between?
It's 18 hours later.
Yes.
Whenever there's a timestamp, it's trouble.
Yeah.
It's trouble.
Where she finds out that apparently her short-term rental was coming to an end before she thought it was supposed to.
Right.
According to Angel.
I don't think there's anything fishy with this. I think, they seem to have we can view it two ways. One, they have the intent.
We will view it two ways.
There's a shady way and there's a straightforward way. The straightforward way says they intended to move to Maryland, D.C. area, where the hell, Potomac, whatever you want to call it. They're looking for a house. They thought they needed a short-term rental because they would find something very quickly. They did not, and the rental came up, and according to that text, it seemed a bit early. She even said in the text that it's a bit early.
So this is where I agree with you. I agree that this is very reasonable that she moved somewhere, thought she wouldn't be living there that long. And I was kind of believing her all the way up to the very, very end when they're like, well...
She was a little shaky at the end.
She was very shaky at the end. And it is the case. I don't like the way Ash went about it. You're a good mother. You're a good this. You seem organized. You'd know.
Don't go there. Don't bring a mother.
Right.
No.
But... at the same time, when your short-term rental was set to expire.
Unless Bobby... But the thing is, the lady said in her text, I know it's a bit early, but I'm letting... Maybe she's saying, it's early letting you know, not that it's early that I'm making you go.
Or it could have been at one point it was going to be an open-ended thing, but then they were like, well, just play it by ears. I might need to rent it out sooner than I'm expecting, than I've told you. So all I know is it's...
That's a straightforward way. And the shady thought is that she... didn't intend to stay very long, only to shoot the show and then go back to Colorado.
Yeah.
As Gizelle said, as breaking the fourth wall in that conversation with Tia.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're barely halfway through the season. How much, they have at least a month longer of filming probably going on, right?
Probably. That's the thing, Gizelle was thinking that Angel didn't know how long it was going to shoot, but she had to know that because they would have told them.
Right.
It's not like they, they had stopped filming and picked up cameras again. They were still in the middle of filming.
Yeah. So that's just Gizelle reaching for any reason. She was turn gears, get them spinning up in my head. So
I would say, even if she was only doing living there just to do the show, and she intended to go back to Colorado, people do that.
Yeah.
It's called, short-term work.
Yeah.
So, it's a bit more involved when you're moving your entire family, I don't know. I think if she hadn't been so shaky at the end and just been like, look, this is what happened. Like, as soon as like Kay showed up, long story short, as soon as Tia showed up, long story short, and she's like, da, 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 and they're like, oh, okay, that sucks,
Right. But then when the narrative turned on to, oh, we heard you were evicted. Like,
that whole conversation was so bad.
Yeah.
Like, so basically, well, let's follow the through line of when Gizelle and Wendy and Ashley sit down, and out of nowhere, Wendy has a friend who's a realtor who heard that supposedly Angel wanted like, $50,000 house, but she only wanted to spend $10,000. And she's being weird about it.
Which even then, like, let's say, if you asked me as a realtor, what are you looking for? I'm like, I want a house that looks like it's $50,000 a month, but I only want to spend $10,000. Nothing wrong with that.
It's short term. I'm doing this for the show. Like, we're also looking at their Colorado house, which is so amazing. It's in magazines and whatever. They want something of that status in Potomac.
Right.
And so that's,
There's nothing wrong with saying, for example, I want something that looks really expensive, but I just don't want it to cost really expensive.
Because we're not going to be here very long. Yeah.
So nothing wrong with that.
I don't think she was trying to pull one out. I don't think she was catfishing us with this house, okay?
Yeah. It's just grasping at straws like they do with everything.
And to get to it, like, it's turn around to the point where Wendy says at the end, I heard you got evicted. That was just low.
Yeah.
And I feel like Ashley took it lower. Like, because the way... Ashley has this way of like, I'm so concerned. This is my concerned voice. As a mom, I know you wouldn't do that. You would know when your rental's up. You don't give a damn about her.
No.
Okay. So like, just, she's so fake. So fake and phony. I can't even with her. Like, no.
I mean, the only thing that was refreshing about this episode was that for a little while anyway, it wasn't directed at Stacey. It was
because she wasn't there.
Right.
They had to pivot.
Right.
But they couldn't wait. The three of them couldn't wait. I understand Wendy because like Angel's really come at her hard, but like Gizelle is like has such a hard on. Like she has two hard ons. One's for Stacey and one is for Angel.
Yeah.
And it's like, and Ashley's like, yeah, let me get in on that. Like, what is the deal?
I'll
tell you what the deal is. They don't have a story of their own, so they have to like make hay with what they have, which is Stacey and Angel's lives.
Yeah. Spot on yet again. Was there a little bit of Greg and Stacey brought about? Oh, that was when Greg and Keiarna. That's when Stacey and Keiarna met.
Right.
That was kind of an interesting lunch.
It was, we don't like each other. We're never going to agree. I still think you're a liar, but let's move on.
Yeah.
For the sake of the group. And I'm glad. You don't have to like each other. You don't have to be best friends, but this energy. And yeah, I think Kay has had not violent energy, but she's been like pretty aggressive towards Stacey.
Well, a lot of gestures anyway that are,
like,
yeah, in your face.
Yeah. And then also like really derogatory towards her, like saying like, oh, she's just some hoe from Detroit. Not the dialogue exactly, but like the whole Detroit of it all.
Right.
Which like leads you to think, is she calling her ghetto? Like she's been just really nasty about Stacey.
Yeah.
And it just seems kind of unwarranted.
I did like that Stacey was able to put it in like, hey, well, let's put it chronologically. We just come from this party where you were being nasty to me. Like, am I going to turn around and be nice to you? No.
The last time I saw you at Giselle's house, you're like going off out of nowhere. And Kay didn't really have an answer for why Stacey should have been nice to her at Ashley's dumb balloon party, And then also...
It's something from last season too. Again, like
Kay was saying that Stacey kept talking about her altercation with Sesame Street.
Right. But
I don't.
I mean,
it feels like she was grasping at straws.
Yeah, I think when Keiarna's brought back last season and another time too, I think with Wendy. And it's like, okay, well, you should have resolved last season's beef last season.
She and Angel need to like be more timely with their beefs.
Yes, I think so. Because
resolve it when it happens, otherwise it's dead in the water.
Expired beef, and
you're trying to like revive this beef.
Nobody eats expired beef.
No, you can't resuscitate that. You can't.
But I'm glad they talked about it at least, and they got some sort of okay, let's try. But although Keiarna seemed like fake as hell, just with that like, okay, sure, we'll work on that.
She's like, I can't wait to report this back to my bosses, Gizelle and Ashley. I can't. But whatever, moving on.
I think we'd be remiss, and we will walk delicately here with what the heck was Wendy doing with her hair? We need to talk.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. If it's just going to be braided, do that. But the wispies were weird.
To have like loose pieces hanging out, and just the way it kind of fell just made her look like she was bald.
And she's not.
Right. So.
And it was just like, it was a bad illusion.
It was a choice is what it was.
Yeah.
So, and then she kind of, I think the next time we saw her, it was still kind of like that, but she had done something a little different with it.
Right.
So.
And Ashley's like, oh, you're doing braids. When the question should be like, oh, what are you doing besides these braids?
What you're doing with.
Why, when, where, how, what's, yeah.
If she had been wearing the Michelin Man outfit again with it, we'd have, a double whammy of style and fashion.
I mean, it's just like, whoa.
Right.
Whoa.
But then it ends up.
Well, also, what was aging badly is Wendy saying, talking about Angel living beyond her means.
And she blurted one thing out. Well, first talking about how much it costs to renovate their house. That doesn't go well. But then, yeah, when she's talking about Angel living beyond her means, she blurts something out of like, yeah, someone blurted something out, and I think it was Wendy, and it does not go well knowing what
we know now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but then it ends up being this cowboys and ponies, the Potomac ponies party.
Well, wasn't there something else? I mean, it was Wendy with Eddie and their kid, and that's what we're talking about renovation.
Yeah.
Monique wasn't on.
No.
What's Gizelle?
Your favorite friend was on.
Who?
Charisse.
She's not a friend. She's a guest star. I don't think she's even getting paid. Like, I mean, I don't understand why she's there. That's why Monique wasn't there, because Charisse was, honestly. Because
I can see that.
I get it. She's an OG. She's an OG that I don't need to see anymore. Okay. Like, there's just no point. Like, I don't get why she's even...
At this point,
who keeps inviting her?
Would you rather have Charisse there or Cookie?
Oh, I guess Charisse.
Okay, see, yeah. Then there we go. We're good.
Cookie serves no purpose either, but it's so dumb.
So it does then seem to be that it's this 4th of July Potomac and Ponies party,
right?
Cowboy
kind of like
themed,
trying to get on the Beyonce wagon.
And that's
Elena's like, "Hello, we did it first."
Yeah, but that's where Wendy shows up with a nice blonde wig. That was doing good, much better.
And the Popeye's chicken,
which her kitchen's being remodeled. Like, what do they want her to make? I mean, I think she could have probably gotten better chicken than Popeye's chicken,
or at least chicken or taking it out of the box.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I was
taking it out of the box, putting it in a Tupperware, or a tray, and.
But I'll be damned if I don't want some Popeye's chicken now. So,
oh yeah, and a biscuit,
because we don't have KFC here anymore either.
Right.
I mean,
where's the Popeyes, like, in the city?
I was about to say there's probably a KFC like nearer us than there is a Popeyes. I think the nearest Popeyes is probably in the city. Yeah. So, but yeah, we should get some.
We should.
Or just some fried chicken. I think I haven't had like good fried chicken.
That's true.
I also wanted to learn how to make good fried chicken.
But we don't have like a fryer. I don't think we need one.
We could do it. We would need a big cast iron skillet. We need like a
a
Dutch oven. That could work with fryer. So
okay.
That'd be good.
I was just saying maybe for Christmas, but no.
What I hear about chicken though, when I've like looked up how to like make it really good, is sometimes you have to like twice fry it. Which seems like overkill to me, but
if you want that crispiness.
And I want that crispiness, so we'll work on that.
Yeah.
It could be a next weekend project, maybe. Because we don't have enough going on with Christmas coming up.
Oh my goodness, no, we don't. No. So Thiemo shows up, and according to Gizelle, he looks like a Thiemo. I agree.
Yeah, it looks like some dude if you said his name's Thiemo.
Like, I don't doubt you. I'm not lying about that.
I was feeling a little gaslit for a while because I was like, wait, is his name Thiemo or Thiemo? And it took me a while to be like, oh, are they calling him Thiemo on purpose to say like he's the Thiemo version of something? Or,
Michael Darby.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty darn close. When I saw him standing next to Ashley, I was like having flashbacks.
I mean, she was like, oh, even Dean was like, Daddy?
But I hope they were just calling him Thiemo because they thought that was his name and they realized it's Thiemo. And
Thiemo, yes.
It's over. And then apparently Eddie thought there was a silent L on the end of it. Like it was.
Is that what he said?
I think that's what he was saying. Like it's Thiemo. But
that's silent German L.
Yeah.
You know.
It's very common.
I'm glad that she brought him. Ashley's saying like, oh, well, I'm surprised that, like, where is your man, Ashley Darby? Mm-hmm. Where's your husband? Where's your husband? Oh, wait, he's not there.
Right.
You don't have one. You don't have a boyfriend. Like, not that you have to have one, but like, I'm keeping track of other people's men when I have none of my own. Through Love Hotel, through Josh, through whatever. Like, you have no men's to speak of. So, like, stop speaking.
Right. If you're going to be holding, making sure other women do, it's like, what is it? Physician heal thyself.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah, typical. So then, yeah, basically then it's like, once they move on from Stacey, it's like straight up to Angel comes 2 hours late.
Yeah.
With no dish in hand.
Well, they'd already eaten. But no, that was kind of screwy.
Yeah.
But I'd like to have heard their reasoning for it. I'm sure there was something reasonable. They didn't just like decide to go late.
Were they staying in a hotel?
It must have been.
Oh, Gizelle saying like, you have no home. It's like, stop, Gizelle. It's so mean.
Right.
Like, why are you gleeful this woman has been evicted, allegedly, from her home?
And even
with 2 young children.
Yeah. And even if she's be like, I just, poking fun, I'm poking fun.
But you're not. You're just being mean.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
It's the whole idea that she can just fall back on it. Well, I was just trying to be shady. And it's like, well, okay, you accomplished. You were being shady.
Well,
make it any better.
Between that and the catfish, like Angel's like, if Angel wanted to like wring Ashley's neck.
If she didn't have, you're right. If she didn't have her kid with her, that probably
she would have thrown hands.
Yeah, might have happened.
Like that wig would have been snatched off, rather thrown around.
Yeah,
and when she like dressed down the party, like, excuse me, like this party that's only like half rented, and like. I enjoyed that. But she should bring that energy to the scene. Like, I fully believe next week when they continue this story of like, when he's saying, oh, I heard you were evicted, Angel will very calmly say like, no, I was not. It's all fine. And then she'll have all the heat in her confessional. And I get it, you're holding your kid, but it could be like, Bobby, hold this baby, and then dress down some people,
Yeah. I think that would definitely be much better than doing it all in your confessional.
Yeah, so many signs point to one and done with Angel, which is sad. I think she has a lot of potential, but
yeah, unless the rest of the season somehow gets better,
Well, when they go, they're going to Colorado, not next week, but
one of the probably the big group trip. Right?
Yeah, will be to see her home.
Because we're already getting up into what is this? Probably like episode 13 or 14.
Roughly.
Yeah, so we're getting there.
Yeah. So I know, plot twist, Angel brings it on home. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. We learned about Tia and her like daughter being grounded. Kind of, they showed some scenes.
Well, and she's talked about her, I think she'll go more into it, about her father's many children.
Yes. Oh, yeah. On that as well.
Yeah.
Next week we have Wendy calling her dad.
Oh, yes. Pivoting, to that story. I
keep forgetting about it.
It's her personal story.
Yeah, but I keep forgetting about it.
Because she doesn't bring it up very often. But I think I'm looking forward to her mother freaking the F out about it next week and screaming, F you, Wendy.
Yeah, I think a lot of fans are probably going to agree with her mother.
I think so too.
Oh, I can't wait though. It'll be good.
Again, she's having such a good season. And it's so unfortunate
that she went ahead and,
allegedly
got involved in some things that are causing her trouble.
Yeah. Because she's doing so well this season.
Yeah, she would have probably been a stellar success had this legal issue not come up.
Right.
It's hard one to figure out, isn't it?
I know. It's rough.
So, I don't know that I have much else to talk about. I mean, like I say, it was a good episode. Like I wasn't bored by it.
Yeah, I think we hit, like, there's certain points that we hit, and
that's all we can do, right? Just hit those.
I think that's all we can do.
All right. Well, then we can talk about it next time.
Until next time.
Okay.